Okay.
How is my haircut?
Wonderful.
Mm.
Check, check.
Wow, we have neighbors here.
So welcome to a special episode, guys. We have been on YouTube for one whole calendar year now, and we thought this is the perfect time to do a little life update and a very personal...
And to wear nice hats.
To wear nice hats, to make a very personal episode. We have some news to share, tea to spill, or how you say it, some announcements to make. So stay with us.
Water to drink.
Water to drink. So I'm ready. I'm into it. I'm looking forward to this.
But before we jump into the year 2025,
we actually had a 2 and a 0, but the 1, 2 popped.
yeah. So before we jump into the year 2025, which is written there, we will talk about the year 2024 and compare our plans with the reality. And that's very interesting and funny. It's also a good feeling if you reflect the last year and what really happened and all these kind of things. It's super nice.
Hey guys, it's Frankie from the future. I'm here on the boat and I just checked the repair progress, and I can tell you, yes, they have started the lamination work. But this we will tell you in next week's video. I just want to take a second and tell you that you don't have to put up with instant coffee on your adventures or travels anymore. Alton was so kind and reached out to us and sent us one of their nano portable espresso makers. Maybe they saw the dark circles under my eyes because of coffee withdrawal. So ever since we had to move off the boat and we are apartment hopping a lot currently, we have been using their nano espresso maker that even makes a real creamer, and it has made our days so much better. So it's portable, it's lightweight, and when we go to the boatyard we just put it in our backpack. All you need is regular water, and you can use it with a coffee capsule like the ones you can buy in the store, or with your own ground coffee. No electricity needed, and in no time you have a wonderful tasting espresso. So forget that instant coffee powder on your travels or adventures. This is the way to go. The set comes with a really handy cup, which is also the lid. So you take that off, twist in the direction of open to take off the head piece, in which you will put the capsule, give it a firm press in so it is right at the bottom. Then you just take these two pieces, put them together. They're a little bit loose, but that's how it goes. And you screw it in until that you can feel that it is locked safely and tightened. And then you can put the lid back down, open the top to pour in 50 milliliters of water. There's a measurement here indicating, and you pour in 50 milliliters. That's it. Put back on the top lid and then press the button 2 seconds until you hear the beep sound, and then you wait. Love it. So let's get 2024 wrapped up with some stats. And the first one is we sailed 1,500 miles this year.
So it was less than expected because normally we are in the Caribbean now. But it's still fine and we're happy. It was a nice cruising season here on the Canary Islands.
Yeah, and we saw, that was the plan for this year. We wanted to see all the Canary Islands, and we saw
I think five out of seven. One was planned for the crossing, or is still planned if we do the crossing. And the other one we skipped because we saw it already.
Mm-hmm. Then the longest passage we sailed was with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
It was 5 nights. No, it was
6.
it was 6. It was 6 days and nights. And during this, we had
The orca attack, and
Oh my
maybe that's
God.
the reason why you want to skip one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was or 2 orca attacks during 1 hour during the night.
Yeah.
But we survived it, and we are super sad for our friend because of the broken rudder. But
Which
we,
is repaired now, so that's okay.
yeah, that's fine, and we made it to the mainland.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
And after that, as you guys know, we had damage on our boat, which has left us to be on dry land for 131 days now. It's been too long. During this time, we have slept in several beds.
Yeah,
And
this
we
figure is
counted.
crazy.
26 beds. Like,
Every
no wonder
5th day.
I asked myself in the morning, where am I? This has been really intense, and yeah.
Yeah, but it's also nice. We explored several places in different cities, different countries and different islands.
Yeah.
So that was the opportunity for that, but it was stressy.
I think a good thing that came from that, we were able to pick up some new routines to move a little bit forward with our structure and everything, and which has led us to actually upload 32 videos this year on YouTube.
Yeah, that's good. Especially if you think about that the start for YouTube this year was very difficult for us. We were thinking about how we can do this.
How we can integrate everything into one life. And
on the sailing boat, because
everything
this
was
part
new.
was overwhelming and
Yeah.
all these different things. So we are happy
we're
with
happy.
this, and we are happy that you are here.
Yeah. And I think the biggest highlight this year on YouTube was the initial boat yard damage video that we had to take offline, which actually reached 400,000 views.
Which is incredible.
It blows my mind.
We never have
We never dreamt of something like this happen. And what do you think is the least viewed video?
Maybe the hoses?
Yeah. I don't know if we can even say the word.
Oh, sorry, the beep hoses.
We made this video about how our toilet was blocked and how Pat was battling the pipes. And somehow not too many of you wanted to see that. Understandable.
Yeah, I can understand this.
But feel free to reach out to us if you have any plumbing issues, and Pat will be happy to assist.
Yeah.
Another big milestone, apart from the videos we created, has been the website, which we launched this year. It feels like it was last year, but it has only been this year. And in the time that it has been online with our shop, we actually designed 24 Hi by Pat and Frankie items, like shirts, caps, hoodies, matcha, and everything.
So check out our merch store.
Yeah. And the best selling products, it was interesting, I researched that for the stats, have been the caps and the matcha.
Where are the caps?
Yeah, we always have them there hanging there. And Pat has gotten rid of all his t-shirts.
Yeah.
So now you're not wearing it.
Yeah, but most of the time I wear just high shirts, and it's very nice to wear them.
Yeah, apart from growing that, we launched.
Our Patreon page.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Another new one.
So a lot of launches this year.
And we are super grateful for our community there and for the people that are supporting us on Patreon.
It's so nice to get in contact with you, not just getting the support. For us, it's even more nice
to get feedback, to talk, to
chat.
Even hear your personal life stories. Connect over that. That has really been like fun and inspiring and everything.
Yeah.
So thank you for your support on Patreon. Apart from Patreon, we have met countless, really countless, so many nice, loving, inspiring, friendly people this season. And I think that's what has made 2024 special.
Yeah, for sure. Without you and without the friends we met on this voyage and without the friends and family at home, for sure, we were not able to do it or to go through this situation. So that is amazing.
And I think last but not least, you said it already, we felt very privileged and thankful to be able to spend some time with our families this year too, which isn't always easy if they're spread across the globe. And that has also been one of the core memories, our close friends that we have at home, our family, that has given us a lot of support. Okay, that was kind of the first getting warm, but now the fun is actually going to start, because the next topic that we have is called Superlatives. Oh my god,
Wow.
I'm actually not quite ready. I haven't prepared all my answers, but I think I will do it freestyle. Let's see what comes out. So, short explanation. We have 5 questions. We both have an answer in mind. I don't have all of them yet. Maybe you also don't have them yet. But we will answer simultaneously, and let's see if we have the same things in mind. First question. Give me 2 seconds after I say the question to answer.
Okay.
What was the scariest sailing experience or experience for you this year? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was...
I think that was clear.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely for us the scariest experience. For me, it was not the attack itself, but it was more, will we sink? What will happen?
Yeah.
Are we able to reach mainland? And all these different things. And that was the scariest part for me.
For me, it was exactly the same. And I felt so tired after that. If you haven't seen the orca attack video, you can definitely go watch it to see what we're talking about. But what I'm about to say now was not on video because I fall asleep. I said to Pat, I'm gonna get the blanket. No, I will bring the blanket down. And I went down into the saloon and I fell asleep sitting like in some posture. And then he came down to see what I was doing after 30 minutes.
And I
was like
lost.
I was
I asked Frankie, everything fine? How are you? And she said,
where am I? I was so confused. So that was the level of stress and everything that we experienced. Okay, next one is, what was your dream boat life situation experienced 2024? 1, 2, 3.
The 2 days in the bay.
No way!
Yeah.
Guys, we didn't plan this.
Yeah, that's true. No. I thought maybe you would say something else, but...
I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were saying the sail from La Palma because you like the sport.
Yeah, I thought about that, definitely. But the question was, what was your boat life? Yeah. Not sailing. If you would say sailing, I would say the cruise back from La Palma. It was perfect. It was very nice and super nice. But back to the bay was with a perfect condition. We had the buddy boat with some friends. We could swim, dive, go to the beach.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
And it was a Tuesday. I remember the day. It was a Tuesday. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, all my friends and people I know at home are in that office doing their job. And it's a Tuesday and I'm sitting on a boat in the bay. I have no phone connection. We were swimming. It was the best moment concerning that. We even had a dinner together with our friends. They brought their food in the dinghy and came to our place. We went over for a smoothie. And we also have a video about this. I think it's actually called something with perfect days or something.
Yeah,
so
like this.
That was for us. If you've seen this video, you maybe know what we're talking about. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment. And also thank you to Tim and Alethea, who we spent it with. It was
a great
really good days. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next question. What was your lowest low this year? Not concerning particularly sailing or anything, just in general.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
The cracks.
last 2 months.
For me, it was the situation of the cracks when it happened with our structural damage in the boat, because then I thought everything is gone. So how we can handle this, how we can finance this, what are the next steps, what should we do now, what about our dreams, what about our business, what about everything.
Our home.
So this was for me
The worst
situation this year.
That's interesting that you're saying that, because I think on that day when it actually happened, I could feel that you were like thoughts going in your head, and I was more like, no, this can't be real, this can't be real, this can't be real. I was neglecting the fact that it happened. And I think that's why for me it's not that moment, but the time after, and especially like 2 months ago, that time, wow.
Each day a downside.
Yeah, it just felt like we were not making any positive progress. There were no like nice things to look forward to. It was just more and more of pain and problems. And I took that very personal. At some point it was hard for me to not take it personal, so I felt it was just, I was sad. And
you felt it was super unfair.
I felt it was unfair and everything. Now, looking back on that, I feel much more positive. I think we've made a change, like mindset-wise, over the last weeks.
And now we are thinking positive.
Okay.
So let's move on.
Let's move on. The next one is, what was the most fun experience or moment this year? And that's quite difficult. I know, I'm still
the most fun
going between options, but I think I will just say I've got something in head.
Wait, I need some time. Okay, I have one.
Okay. There are more fun moments, but let's just go for the first one that comes to your mind. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
To be a unicorn. That was super funny.
That was really fun. That was at the beginning of the year when there was carnival. And
that was so funny. No,
unicorn.
Maybe it was not the funniest moment, but I remember it very well.
Fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, walking around as a unicorn, and the special fact was that all the people around us were like super excited to see the unicorn.
And super engaged. They're like, high five, screaming,
dancing around.
Dance. And Pat was like dancing in
making
his
fun
big
with
blown
everybody.
Up costume. Oh my God.
That was super fun.
It was fun, and it was also like a cultural special thing, and we just went full into it.
Yeah.
And my one was the wing foiling.
Oh, that was also
That was fun,
nice.
and I think I liked the experience we did on Pat's birthday. Was a wing foiling session here on Tenerife, and it was so exhausting. I had muscle pain for I think 3 days. I was like, wow, but it was super fun. It was something completely new.
And you did a great job.
We did it together. It was really nice. You also did a great job. I think for the first time we were both...
Yeah, we can be happy with that.
We can be satisfied. And it was something we always said, at some point we will get another lesson, because it is quite difficult.
And I remember so many else things. Hikes, sailing, diving.
Wow, yeah.
It was still a great year.
It was.
It was fantastic to see so many nice people, friends who met us, family. Your face when I told you have to...
Pack for the surprise?
Yeah. That was...
For the birthday surprise?
What? Huh?
I was so confused.
There are so many nice things this year. Yeah. So, and that brings us to the last question.
What was the number one best thing and core memory of this year?
Wow, that's very difficult.
One,
Well, I have to think about it.
Are you ready? Tell me when you are. I have it in my mind.
Okay, I think so too.
1, 2, 3.
She said yes!
The engagement!
Hi. Yeah. So we did it. Or Frankie did it. She said yes.
I said yes, and you asked me.
Yeah.
And
It was also a surprise.
it was quite unexpected.
Because I used you. I told her, we have to make a video.
That's why you are lucky to see maybe a short, intimate moment of it. This is our favorite spot by far here on Tenerife. And we've come here this morning to watch the sunrise. And we've discovered this spot some time ago, and it's just the best view on the Teide.
It's amazing.
It's so nice. I just love how the colors are and the feeling in the morning. So today is a special day. There's some kind of surprise waiting for me. I have no idea. But it already started out in the best way. So I'm kind of curious what will happen, but I'm just so happy that we can be here this morning. Thank you, babe.
So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now. We only need the two of us together.
It was the best thing that happened this year by far, and even more because the situation was not butterflies and rainbows and wonderful, but it was difficult. With the damage, with our boat, with everything we had to handle, and committing to each other in difficult times, I think, means even more than when everything is perfect. And that's why starting to cry. I just, wow. Okay,
So
those are my words.
that was our most wonderful moment in this year. Or the most wonderful days, and they are still in our minds, and they will be
Forever.
in our minds forever, yeah.
So I think it's time for some words of wisdom to close off 2024. And I can tell you, we had enlightening moments this year. And I think there are two main points. And for me, I'd like to start with the first one, is realizing that boat life is not about a ratio of good moments and struggles, but there are far more things you have to put effort into than the rewards you get from that. And you really have to love the lifestyle and the life, and you have to be totally in peace with that the ratio is not 1-to-1. You don't fix a generator and then you get to see dolphins. That's not how it works. And it's also not that everything works the way that you imagine it, because that never comes. Plans never go as you
I think
thought they would.
that's the second big one for me. Plans never come as you expected them. So I think that's a big thing. And you have to enjoy your life every day how it is and all the positive moments, and then you will have joy. Otherwise, you are just looking to the
Negative sides.
negative things, and that's not the thing we want to. And so
And that is a big enlightening moment for both of us, but I think also for you, because you always look for the big goals. You're a visionary, like a visionary person. And to actually realize for both of us that it's about living the situation in the moment, because you don't know if whatever you envision will ever actually take place, because plans can change.
yeah,
When you have those wonderful moments, then you can feel that it's all worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely. But you have to ask this question to yourself.
If you are wanting to put in so much effort for not the exact ratio of return.
So the amount, I would
Yeah.
say.
And I think the second learning, to conclude the words of wisdom, is that, or just maybe also to give you a little background information, this whole year has been quite challenging for us in so many ways, not only regarding our boat, but also all the things that we learned about ourselves and about, just personal topics, that it has been difficult sometimes for us to follow like a routine, a regular schedule, because things have been throwing us off the path. And that's something that we don't get to show you directly here in the videos or in the vlogs, because those are moments where nothing works, where we just want to hide under the blanket. And we have those moments. It would be a lie to say that they're not part of the reality. They are part of the reality. And we want to focus on how to work with that in a better way next year.
Yeah, so to find a good routine which works with this lifestyle for us. So let's jump in 2025. And therefore, we have prepared some bottles. And on the bottles, we wrote down our goals, or some of the goals, the main goals, maybe you can call them. And if we reach it, we will pop the bottle.
Exactly.
But first, we will tell you what our plans are. And I think I have the first one.
Yeah, the first and most anticipated one, 2025.
It gets ahead.
Yeah. And what is it?
It is
Spoil the tea.
get high back into the water.
We have been waiting for this like months now.
Yeah. And that's our main goal because it's the base for everything. So it's our home, it's our office, it's our castle, it's our moving platform, and it's our
sports
comfort zone.
enjoyment,
So
it's
everything. So that's the most important thing.
And I think to give a little sneak peek, we are hoping that this will happen in January, so quite soon.
Or maybe in February.
Or maybe in February. Yeah,
So
maybe.
cross the fingers.
And you will be the first ones to know. And we get to pop this bottle together because that's what we deserve. Okay.
So move on.
Let's move on. And what do I have here? It also concerns you guys. So we have really been enjoying making the videos here on YouTube and interacting with you. So we set a goal that next year we want to post 45 videos on YouTube, which is kind of like one video per week, but with some exceptions. And to give you a little heads up, I think for January we will be able to share the repairs and hopefully finalize everything. And after that, we will take you on whatever comes
next
on this new adventure.
So the next one is when we put her back into the water, our goal is to settle our boat life or the life or to stop it. And the reason for that is what we explained before. It's very important to find our routines, to accept this kind of lifestyle and all these things around it. The last months were very difficult and challenging for us. So we definitely look forward to keep on sailing, and we think that it's the right decision to do it. But for us, we decided either do it or stop it. And that's what we plan to do. So we want to settle our life. And then we will pop this bottle.
And I think just so you can compare it, it's a little bit like moving into a new city, starting a new job, a new apartment and everything. It needs time until you have this feeling. You're like, I'm here, I'm present, I got this. This is what we want, this feeling.
And we want to be happy.
Happy, exactly.
So be happy
Main goal.
and enjoy it.
Yeah.
whatever we do.
Okay, I've got one that matches. Oh no, there was another one.
Yeah.
This is maybe an interesting one too. So, what we can tell you, we are not going to stay here on the Canary Islands for another year. So once Hai is back in the water.
Yeah, here it's lovely, the people are nice, super friendly, the culture is nice, the weather is amazing.
The food is good.
The food is good, everything is fine, but it's not what we planned.
Exactly.
So we have to move on, and there are two options. One option is to go back to the Met, and the other one is to still sail to the Caribbean.
And this depends on the time, like the time window that is still left after we are back in the water. And that's also one of the reasons that we cannot really say something for sure now. And we still need to test Hai, like properly get the feeling and that everything works before we make either move the Met or the Caribbean. But we've written something down, and this is our wish and our desire. So let's see if we get to pop this bottle.
Yeah. Oh.
Take this one?
Yeah, why not?
I think that kind of matches the whole overall situation. So in a recent video, we once shared that how much it costs to live on a sailing boat and talked a little bit about the finances. And one goal we have set for us personally is to live from our own business income this year. Mm-hmm. Because until now, we have been using up savings that we accumulated over time and also got from everything we sold before we moved onto the boat. But it is our goal to develop our skills even further.
And to live out of the self-employment.
Live out of the self-employment, yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal, and we have a lot of ideas, and we definitely want to keep going with the videos.
Yeah.
And to
build everything around it.
Yeah.
And first of all, thank you guys for watching our videos. This makes the whole thing
possible.
Easy as that, and we love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one.
The last one.
I think is it the last one? Yeah, it is. Yeah. And the last one is to plan our wedding. And the idea behind this is, for us, we do not need to plan it because we can just celebrate it. And I think we both know that the love is in the air. How do you say it?
That we don't need the party to know that we love each other and want to spend our lives together.
But we want to celebrate it with the important persons in our lives. So that's why we need to plan it. And it depends for sure where we are, where we want to be, and all these different things. And that's the reason why it's maybe something for the second half of the year.
Exactly.
And we're looking forward to that.
We are.
It will be a great party.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
That's also important.
Okay, so these are our goals for next year, and we definitely want to celebrate them with you. And we are looking forward for a fantastic year 2025.
Yeah. And I think in the end, it's time to say thank you guys once again for being here with us, for watching this video, for being part of our journey, for your support, for your messages. And if you are ever close to where we are, wherever this will be in the future, as we said,
drop us a message.
Yeah, let us know, and we would love to meet.
For sure. That would be great to have an exchange, to see you, to get to know each other better.
And thank you, Mom and Dad. No, joking.
And all the friends. And
thank you to our family. Without them, the support they give us, this wouldn't be possible. And to our good friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, it's time to close off. And I have one last thing I want to say.
Yeah.
And the last thing for this video is, we've been sharing some ups and downs, and also lots of downs lately. And I want to say that we are totally aware of the privilege we have and of the options and how we are able to live our life. We are truly grateful for that.
So, cheers to a great year
2025.
and a wonderful year 2024. See you
See
next
you
year.
and Happy New Year.